like sugar on my tongue, tongue, tongue. Mm, 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 mm. Audio controls. Hi. Where you been, Josh? I haven't seen you forever. Shit. My stomach hurts so bad. Like sugar on my tongue, tongue, tongue. We did content this morning, so it's been so long. It's been so long. My stomach hurts. I have cramps so bad. And I did this one. Oh wait, until everybody's on. But I did this one content. I'm kind of mocking the sugar on my tongue thing, and Dan got all excited. So who knew content was gonna? Oh, I don't have my watch on. Who knew that content was gonna make him horny? Fuck. I didn't know. So I had sex on my period, people. I don't do that. Oh, my stomach hurts so bad. It like woke up the cramps, for fuck's sake. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Jerry. What's going on? Hello, Lisa. Becca, I don't know. We'll see. I kind of took a low day yesterday. I did 3 yesterday. Today's supposed to be like an off day, so we'll see how I feel. I know cranes hurt so badly, Lee. Cranes hurt. And then, has anybody experienced that? You kind of succumb because Dan's like, can I have a hand job? No. I'm not giving you a hand job. My hands hurt. I'd like us in that last night too. Can I have a hand job? No. My thumbs hurt. I have like extreme pain in my hands. Having to curl it around your little dicky do is not what I want to do. So I'm like, you don't know anything about fibromyalgia, do you? And the cold that I was in yesterday. So then, so this morning, he got all excited. So I was like, he's like, can I have a hand job? I said, no. But if you want to, you can pop it in. And he's like, got undressed. He was like Flash Gordon, man. Before I knew it, he was dressed and undressed and standing right before me, you know? Oh, shit. And it hurt. I didn't have cramps this morning. Not until that. Has that happened to people, women, when you succumb to the bloody show and you pound it out as a fucking awaken like the whole devil of fucking flame inside? Fucking Dickie Doo. He was naked before I even unblinked my eyes. I was like, what the hell? He's like, you turned me on. You can't leave me hanging like that. I had a fucking mullet on. I was mocking. You'll see it tomorrow. YouTube, you don't get all the stuff. I tried to show you all the little trends we're doing, but I blocked it because of the song. So you're gonna have to go into Instagram or TikTok to see them. So I apologize. It's freezing here, Shelly. It's not 15 degrees, but it feels like it. You've learned a lot? Yes. Becca, my life is out here in 3.2 seconds. Bloody period sex, cramps, naked Dan. What else you need to know, girl? That's completely unnecessary. Have more respect for yourself. D, it is completely necessary. And if you don't like it, you should know where to go. If you don't want to hear about my sex life, then this isn't the place for you. I talk about my sex, my lack of sex, my perimenopause, my inflamed uterus, my fucking ovaries that are dying, my vagina that's shrinking in some areas and expanding in other areas. We talk about shit, we talk about leaking, we talk about life. Everybody has a fucking sexual partner. Everybody has sex. Oh no. Shit, we can't talk about that. It offends people. Well, this isn't the fucking channel for you then. Vulva, Andy. Eroya. Vulva. Oh my God. Shay said the word vulva. Shit, Robert, right? Like, what the hell? The more you know, the more you learn. And now, having sex on my period was the worst fucking shit I did all day so far. God damn it. I was in so much pain yesterday. I was in pain. I had literally had to go lay down. My stomach hurt so bad. I had the worst cramps ever. First day of period. Like it's my 49th day. 49 days in my cycle before I had a fucking blood coming out of my vagina. Not the vulva, the vagina. Right? 74? Shit. Freezing here. So, I literally had a heating pad on for 3 hours on my stomach. You're hungover again. It's those fucking Long Islands. I told you. Oh my God. And then he asked for a hand job. I'm in pain. I made him get his dad ready for bed. I made him to give his dad his pills. You know, I was like, I can't do this shit. I'm hurting. I was like, hey. He's like, well, what's the matter? Where's the pain? My fucking uterus. My uterus is dying. She mad. She fucking controls the whole narrative of my day. You know? Shit. And then he asked for a hand job. You know, I was at the farmer's market with Jennifer and Rocky and the Nuggets, and I couldn't move. It was like my fucking joints hurt. Mark, I don't have a mouth, I have TMJ. You think if I'm not using my thumbs, which have fibromyalgia, you think I'm gonna use my TMJ jaw? Fuck no. I don't care how small your penis is, Mark. I ain't sucking on nothing anymore. I don't need to suck on anything. Fucking use your own hand. And the fact is, when we're here in pain, heating pad on for 3 fucking hours, comatose, you know what I mean? Shit. And then you ask for a hand job? Bruh. Do you not see? I'm not well. But yeah, sure, let me pleasure you. Yeah, fuck that shit. Lemon drop. 4? Oh shit. I finally finished my 3 miles. Oh, good, Suzanne. A broken toe. Oh shit. Anyway. So, I don't like having sex on my period. Not a big fan of it. One of my friends, I won't mention any names, Tony, but she's like, what? There's nothing wrong with it. I don't have any problems with it. Just do it. Do it. I did it. Now my ovaries are pissed. The happy ending. Funny thing about the happy ending is his law office is now a massage parlor. Let you worry about crude comments here. Listen to the shit mouth. Oh, but you're here. You want to listen to my shit mouth, apparently, because you can't get away. And you got to make a comment, because it makes you feel better. Gives you attention. Happy fucking Sunday. Yeah. Hi, Jihad. You would never ask to run the red light. Thank you, Jihad. I appreciate that. Shit. My wife met me at the front door in her negligee. Unfortunately, she was coming home. I don't know. I don't think that's funny. Hey, Russ. What is your birthday? May 5th. I did have fun with the family. Give him a piece of liver and stick it in an empty toilet roll. Liver? What if I just placed it coming out of my underpants? You think he'd still want it? We need to do better, Andy. Come on. Nashville is overrated. Get the fuck out of here. I came from there. That's what makes it the best thing, is it's me. Me, Danielle Rachel Behar Salinger. Arroyo said that. I didn't say that. Arroyo did. He's sitting there laughing. Put it in a toilet paper roll and say, this is what came, you want this? No, you gotta put it in the underpants, let him take it down, and let the piece of liver fall out. Come on, Arroyo, you gotta jump it up a notch. Rich and unhappy. Who's rich? Is there somebody here? Because if you're talking about me, bitch, I ain't rich. I'm fucking broke as fuck. Hi, Lana. I don't know why people think I'm rich. You unhappy. Because you're trolling people on the internet. See how that works? I'm happy. I'm here trying to have fun. You come in with your ugliness. Rich and unhappy. Ooh, man, that hurt. Shit. Little do they know, I ain't rich no more. I used to be. Fuck, we had money coming out our assholes at one point, you know? Shit, we couldn't spend it fast enough. Not no more. God, those were the days. Hi, Mel. Anyway, I was talking about the redwood trees. He loves the redwoods. Oh, you mean his redwood? What redwood are you talking about, Laura? You gotta be specific. I'm a native California. Fuck California. It's pissing me off. Everything's expensive. And you ain't wrong. Gas is like $5 a gallon. You can't barely live here. Property taxes are crazy unless your house is over 100 years old. Shit. He's among the redwoods. Laura, you gotta be careful with Iceman when you talk about trees. Girl, I do. I have 14% Italian on my dad's side. My mom's like one thing, my dad's like 50,000 little increments of the country. And 14% is the biggest portion on that side that I have. State taxes, oh, and you know what? Then I just got a bill from my accountant. Add another $4,000 to my shit. My savings is like crying. Girl, why are you in here again? Wait, why are you taking money, girl? Well, because there's none in the bank, bitch. Hi, Cindy. 50% for my accountant. I know, Donna, you can't do that. Unless you're wanting to fight, then you go in. But if you don't want to fight, you need to change your ways. Yeah, you need to play hard to get, I see. You can't share all your secrets. The comic Matt Rife. Yes, I almost watched it last night, Debbie. But I'm watching that one with Claire Danes and Matthew Rhys, I think. Matthew Rhys? It's like a little series. And Dan even was like, he's gonna end up dead. So we're watching that, yeah. Matt Rife, here's the thing. It's not just Newsom, Goodman. Come on, everybody wants to point a finger at one particular person. God, I hate people who point fingers for one fucking person. It's ridiculous, pisses me off. The Beast in Me, yes. The Beast in Me. We're watching that. Dan's into it. He's like, all of a sudden he was sleeping, I put it on. So I caught up on the Beverly Hills Housewives, bitches, is back. Now, you are the Beast in Me? Okay. Are you doing a live with Dan and Ed later? Absolutely not. It's Sunday. No, it's Sunday. I might do one for my members, which I see you are, but probably not for anything. I'll put the Beast in Me. Ass man, I just said I'm on my period. I know it doesn't bother you, but no, the Beast would hurt. Shit. Anyway, yeah, so it's good. Matt Reese, is that his name? He used to be on Brothers and Sisters. Does anybody remember that show? They lived in Ojai, and they had like a family business. Wasn't it called that? Anybody know that one? Ooh, yum, Mandy, but don't put me on speakerphone. Shit, girl, people. Yeah, South, yes. Brothers and Sisters. Matt Reese was on that show. Rice, whatever his name is. I love that show. Brothers and Sisters. So anyway, that's what but he did it so good. The Beast in Me, I mean, he plays a psychopath well. Now I'm assuming he's a psychopath. I don't really know yet, so don't tell me anything. Pray for us. Pray for us. We all need praise. I was looking at the Sean Combs one too. I was looking at that one, but Dan won't want to watch that. So that'll be something if I ever get time to sit on my ass. I'll watch by myself. Because I'm always intrigued by that shit. You know, I'm always intrigued by that shit. You guys, I stink so bad. Does anybody stink like on their, like my hormones have gotten so crazy. I never used to stink. I was doing, wait till you see my spoof tomorrow. I got sugar on my tongue. I'm doing that. I just spoof. And anyway, I took off my shirt and I was like, oh, shit. I was like, I smelled the mullet first because I was like, this has to be the mullet, not me. Oh no, it was me. Shit. It was me. I stink. That song out of your head. So basically you would never get to watch it. No, right. I have a Nordic track. I love Nordic track. I've always bought Nordic tracks. They're good. California has always been way out of control. Hey, Crystal. I don't understand either. I don't understand. Don't start singing, wear my tight pants. I got my tight pants on. Everybody's talking about my tight pants. I got my tight pants. Oh, fuck. I'm tired. Property taxes are a nightmare. This house, I can't. I mean, I should be saving like $1,000 a month. Soccer games today, maybe. Wesley's playing, he's guest playing, but I didn't sleep last night. So let me tell you about my night, my early morning night, okay? So, you know Dan takes the 10 to 11 shift, right? Hi Philly, how are ya? I saw somebody up here. Who else? Crystal. Hi, Crystal. So let me tell you about my night. So for some reason, Dan gets the 10:30, 11 o'clock shift. And then I have the 2 to 3 or 2 to 3-ish, and the 6 to 7-ish, right? Weird how that happens. I don't understand. But anyway, he had a poop. He had a code brown. Right? So, I hear, God damn it, Dad, you're losing your, stand up, wiping your ass, shit. And he didn't really have a poop, it was just, anyway, complicated poop. So he cleaned it, and the smell lingers, right? Like, so he finally, after 20 minutes, gets back in bed, and I said, did you take out the bag? I took out the bag. I was like, okay, good. So I kind of woke up at 1 and I was like, this odor, right? It should have been gone 2 hours later. Anyway, it wasn't. So finally at 3 o'clock, I got up. 2:47, I was like, fuck, I gotta get up and change it, right? It's my time, I gotta do it. So I got up. I fucking see the garbage can. Fucking shit wipes all over the floor. Whatever particles were left stuck to the fucking floor. What in the tarnations and hell is happening right now? So instantly, I was like, fuck, I'm pissed, right? God damn it, Dan. I took out the bag. No, you did, but there's still leftover shit rags in there. So I have to quickly clean that shit up. Wipe it down. It was stuck. Fucking stuck. No wonder why I smelt that shit all night long. So I cleaned it up with several wipes so I can get Ed in and then finish it up, right? Get Ed in. No, wait, it's not done. I'm not done yet. Not fucking done. So at least I get the floor clean for about within 10 minutes. And then I get Ed up and then he goes, as I'm sitting him fucking down to take a pee, what happens? Starts peeing. Pee everywhere. Fuck my life. Worst thing to ever happen at 3 a.m., right? Because now you're fucking up. You're pissed off. You've been pissed on. My foot was in it. My fucking hand went in it. I just cleaned up shit. So, I get him down. God damn it. God damn it! Take off his shit, wipe up the urine, put his clothes up so the cats don't piss on top of it, fucking wipe everything down again, rechange him, wipe him down, get his clothes back on, get his ass to bed, go back in there, Clorox wipe the floor, the toilet, everything. But this time it's past 3:30. I ain't going to fucking bed. I'm up. I'm pissed. I'm irritated as fuck, right? So I was like, well, I'll do the things I didn't do last night. Emptied out the dishwasher, cleaned up the dishes, cleaned the floor, started a load of laundry. Why not? I'm up. Started a load of laundry. Did I say clean out the litter boxes? Cleaned out the litter boxes, added litter to the litter boxes. Got the garbages out because garbage was full. Nobody seems to take that out. So I got that out, put a new thing in it. Oh, I did my bread. My leaven was ready. So it was like double the size. So I prepped that bitch, put her in the Benetton. She'll ready to bake tomorrow. And then, I was just, putting up my pillows, re-fluffing my couch. Finally at like 4 a.m., Dan's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I can't sleep. Well, come in. Lay down. I'll tickle your back. I'll help you go to sleep, right? So, finally, 4:20, I finished some other shit, and he's like, come to bed. Oh no, Joanne. Yucky. Anyway, so I literally tossed and turned for probably an hour. I couldn't fall asleep. Did he tickle my back? No. He just put his hand on my titty. Yeah, this is what he did. Come to bed, I'll tickle you. I'll be there in a second. And this was his tickle. No movement. Just to fucking lay the hand on my tit. I was so angry. I was like, I should get up, work on my videos, fucking start vacuuming or something. I hate not being able to fall asleep right away. So, this is it. Yeah, that helped. That's what a tickle is. Yeah, so I think I finally fell asleep before 5. The animals started going about 6. These fucking cats are crazy, right? Coda jumps on the bed, and it was just crazy. Hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm gonna go pee-pee. I think I gotta go pee-pee. I gotta go pee-pee. I'll be right back. And then, of course, 6:27, Dan starts gyrating on me. Gyrations. Yeah. Fucking A. So, yeah, no sleeping in for me.
I walked out here and there's nobody here. Where did she go? Hire help, but we could hire help. We did for like 2 weeks after his surgery, and when you hire overnight help for 8 hours, it's $40 an hour, and that comes out to 8 times 4 is what, $320 a day. So if you did that 7 days a week, that would be $2,500 a month, $12,000 a year, or $12,000 a month, and that will eat through whatever he has really quick. It's just for changing. I mean, that's really all we're doing. So it's tough. All right, she's back.
I was kind of scared that I had a shart or something, because you never know what happens on your period. Anyway, yeah. So then 6:27, he starts gyrating on me. That's Dan's way of cuddling, Well, I'm just cuddling. Okay, but in the process, you're fucking waking me up. I know, but just let me do it. Okay. Let me do it at my expense. Just fucking hump away, grab my hurt titties that I told you not to touch. I was thinking about getting my phone and doing a video at that time, saying, yeah, how many times, women, do we say don't touch the titty? I'm on my period. You don't think it still doesn't hurt? It fucking hurts like a motherfucker. And this guy humping, grabbing the titties again, rubbing my stomach, like, what are you doing? My ovaries are finally calm. And now you're squeezing, you're pushing, you're humping, you're putting pressure. Bitch, I didn't sleep. Wait, ready for this one? Neither did I. I didn't sleep either. You did, Penny? I didn't sleep either. I was up with you. Then what the fuck didn't you change your dad for? I could have slept. If you were up, this is what pisses me the fuck off, right? If you didn't sleep, get the fuck up. Let me fucking sleep. Motherfucker. I mean, if you knew I was up, what the fuck were you doing in bed? His ass was snoring when I got in bed with one hand on my tit. Yeah, I'll tickle you. Yeah, fuck that shit. And he left the shit rags in the toilet. Oh my God. So that was my night. And I was hoping to sleep in it Sunday. It's the day of the Lord. Don't I get a day off? Abso-fucking-lutely not. On cue, the animals are going crazy. So Dan's hands start going crazy too. Bitch, leave me the fuck alone. I'm irritated. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm celebrating Lord's Day, but trying to sleep in. Oh, I'm tired too. Oh. Next time he says that, I'm punching him in the schnoz. You know, I'm so tired of hearing that shit. You know? Oh, me too, I didn't sleep at all. And you were up doing God knows what. I was cleaning. Because, you know, if you can't sleep, might as well put shit to use. I did half of my chores already done. Now I'm washing my bed. Yeah. Shitballs. This guy. I was up all night. But then why do you let your wife get up? Wait. Bitches, let me tell you something. I'm gonna lay this on the law right now. If I never slept, my husband, and he's knowing how much his wife does, he claims he loves me and cares about my health and mental well-being, and he lets me get up in the middle of the night and take care of his dad twice. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Don't tell me you didn't sleep, because I'm immediately saying you're a selfish motherfucker. Let me sleep. Well, I mean, I need a rest. You can rest after you do that shit. Let your wife sleep. You know what I mean? Irritation. God damn it. I went last night to you know where. Carla. Girl, we would be trouble. Anyway, so that pisses me off when he says that. And I said last night, I said, you know, here's the difference. You haven't fucking slept your whole life. I sleep. Let me motherfucking sleep. You want me to wash clothes, you want me to take care of the property, you want me to take care of the fucking cars, you want me to take care of your dad, you want me to take care of the animals, you want to make me take care of the fucking house while you sit on your ass and pretend like you're sleeping? Fuck. And I gave him sex this morning. I'm fucking irritated now. Now I'm irritated. What the hell did I reward him for? For what? Being a pain in my fucking ass. Shit. Reward. Yes, I said reward. Here we go with the fucking trolls. Sex should not be used as a weapon. You're right. And I'm on my period. Sex is used as a weapon. Y'all, welcome to the fucking reality of life. Everybody, I liked it. Everybody used sex as a weapon. All those fucking people, all the young girls y'all watching on the TikTok or wherever else, they're being all submissive and acting, giving you those things. You fucking love it. Sex used as a weapon. They get views, they get paid for it. Y'all stop living in reality. Oh, you shouldn't do that. Reality is women use it. So kiss my ass. Shit. I ain't gonna get married again either. Shit. Yeah, Carla, we'd be encouraging each other in the wrong ways. Should I go? Yes, you go. I ain't ready to leave yet. You win, I win. I would be a zombie. I'm fucking tired. Why do you think at 5:30 I'm ready for bed? Why do you think I'm like dying once 3 o'clock hits? Your girl is like walking through a Sahara desert with no water for 5 days. That's what I feel like. Sex is used as a reward. And I fucking gave him the poo-tang for what? Nothing. Waking me up, pissing me off, not letting me sleep in, encouraging the dogs to jump on me, to get me up. I mean, who does that to their spouse? Knowing how hard I fucking work. I want somebody to take care of me too. Shit. Nobody takes care of me. Nobody. And I'm not talking sexual. Fuck that shit. Anybody can have sex. Anybody can get off. I'm talking about taking care of me. Baby girl, you sit down. I'm gonna pamper you for everything you do. Girl, you deserve 5 hours at the casino. Here's $200. And if it lasts, great. If it doesn't, get your ass home. I'll even drive you. Baby, I love you. Let me tickle you without touching your vagina or your sexual organs. You know, hey baby, do you need a glass of wine? You look like you're hurting. I sure am, honey. What? Dude, I don't get that shit. The fuck? The fuck? I wipe Dan's ass all motherfucking day. My dad stinks. Yeah, I know. He's getting a shower this morning. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Oh, don't worry, I changed the sheets on his bed. Washed this whole bedding. Don't worry, you don't have to do that either. Oh, I just put away his clothes. Yeah, so you have fresh pants for the 5 fucking pairs we use throughout a day. Don't worry about that. Oh, you have clean clothes. Don't you worry about that, boo. Yeah. Oh, you have clean coffee glasses. Shit. Who knew? Who does that? Oh. Your house looks beautiful. Smells great. You keep on top of those litter boxes and all the animals we have brought home to you. Girl, you're doing good. Thank you, baby. Yeah. Oh, how did the sink magically get clean with all those dishes you put in there? Magic. We must have a fucking fairy in the house. Y'all have fucking fairies? Because mine sure as hell does. I don't know how anything gets done. Shit. Fresh flowers. Yeah. God. Here's my life lessons. I lost my train of thought. Give me a minute. I forgot. It was gonna be funny, I promise you that. Damn. Me too, honey. I am the fucking fairy. I am the fucking fairy. He's a lazy butt. He's a lazy butt. He's an ADHD lazy butt. Y'all, let me tell you something. He was much different back in the day. They changed, you know. We try to train them. We get somewhat accomplished, and then they start aging and fucking weird shit starts happening. And then it's just like, fuck. You know, if you're marrying somebody, you know, till death do you fucking part. But man, it doesn't mean you stop loving them for all their flaws. Some of us even marry the small dick dudes out there. Who has a small dick dude? Anybody want to talk about it? How does it work? Now, sex isn't that important to me anymore. We had sex. We fucked all the time. Sometimes like 2 to 3 times a day. Back in the day, I don't fucking fuck like that anymore. I'm old, I'm tired. I got fibromyalgia, I'm in perimenopause. I'm tired because you don't let me sleep. I ain't fucking no more. I mean, I do, but I do it for him. I don't need it. I need to feel close to you. Can I just put it in? Fuck. Well, how do I feel close to you? You know? Take. Everybody takes. We fucking have to nurse our kids. We fucking grow them in our wombs. You know? They fucking take all our life too. Shit. And then they have these little crotch gremlins. Our grandkids. I don't have any yet, but I can only imagine. And then they fucking take, but we're happy to give. You know? I'm done fucking giving my kids. Fuck that shit. Everybody's cut off. Motherfuckers. I'm taking the whole money that I give them. I'm buying myself a car. Fuck. I mean, could you imagine if I'm supporting my kids for $4,000 a month? Bitches, I'd be pimping, big pimping in my G-Wagon. I'm sure I can lease one for $4,000. Anybody talk about the small dick men they're married to? Anybody fall in love? They just fall in love, and the dick size wasn't important. Anybody? I'm asking, who's gonna admit that their husbands have a small penis? Mine doesn't. I mean, not a dicky do, but I've had a dicky do. And there's lots of men out there who do have them. So I just need to know who has that man. Because it's there. It's there. It's there. No woman's gonna talk about the small dick man. Let me tell you, it was just the tip. You do. What happened? How'd you fall in love with him? Dick size isn't important, really, right, Vicky? Does dick size hurt you? And if you need more flesh, you either get another partner that comes in, or you just use the battery operated ones. You know what I mean? So no dicky do. Whose man has a big shalong and it hurts? Like, I don't want one that hurts. I don't want one. Women can usually please themselves better. I can please myself a lot quicker than anybody else. As far as this. No small ones unless he's rich. Yep. High five, girl. So I guess I gotta divorce Dan. Just kidding. Shit. Sally. He has a big heart and a hard worker. He's a big heart and is a hard worker. So we forgive him for the small dick. Girl, that's right. I mean, because you can't fall in love. You can't help who you fall in love with. You know what I mean? You can't help if he's got a small dick. And that's okay. I love you for that, because that proves dick size doesn't matter. Now, I think I'd rather have a smaller dick than a big dick. Was definitely blessed. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Jojo, shit. Penis size. You got a dicky do, honey? Perfect. Have that puppy. Nobody needs to see it, and I don't want to pop it out. No, it's okay. Keep it there. It's just one eye looking, you know. Totally even with the flesh of the fupa, you know. No, it's fine. I don't care. I don't care about dick size. Never have. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I honestly believe that I wouldn't want a big dick, because that shit hurts. What's the point? You can only stick the tip in. So the poor men with those big old schlongs, like, it can't be fun for them, because no woman could take all that. You know what I mean? No woman. There's no woman. I mean, does it have to fully get in order to get excited? Or is it just the tip? Just the tip? I don't know. Not a chance. Your D is your D. It'll work for you. That's what I think. I think so too. You know, I think the men who have smaller Ds need to just work a little bit harder with fingers and toys. If size matters. Did you get pregnant, Vicky, with a small D? Did you get pregnant? I mean, the guy who had a dicky do, he was cute. He was like, everybody wanted him. And then he started getting like this weird shit, you know, like he started getting cocky. And I was like, don't even make me talk, bruh. Like, I wish I was me today, back then. Shit, I would have shamed his motherfucking ass. You talk about my bush. I don't know. I think he did. I think I didn't shave that day. I wasn't anticipated having fun, you know. And then he said something about my bush. Bruh, you lucky I was weak and insecure. I would have busted your fucking ass out. My bush, well, rather have a bush than a fucking small dick, bruh. I couldn't even feel it. Shit. And don't tell me it was the hair that was keeping it out. Fucking man. Yeah. Shit pisses me off. But he did have kids, so I know it worked. Unless they were surrogacy. So I'm assuming small dicks also can have babies. I don't know. But you know, it pisses me off. Because who I am today, it was not who I was. And could you imagine me in high school? Oh shit. People made fun of me, you know? They call me what do they call me? B something. I don't remember. But they used to make fun of my mustache and shit. I was weak. Fuck. I'd like to go back to those days and tell some motherfuckers off. You know what I mean? Your husband's a good size and a very good thickness. I think thickness is important, you know? I think thickness is important. I think, well, after babies. Thickness would be better. Even though chode is fine. I mean, I could imagine, you know? It's probably, thicker is better after vaginal deliveries, I would say. Look at me now. Fucking blast these motherfuckers. Like, I don't forget names. You know what I mean? Especially the ones who tormented me. How old were you when you got married? 23? 23? I had Jennifer at 24. Yeah. Thicker is way better. I would agree. Because babies, you know, shit, they do some work to the vag, you know? I mean, it's a muscle. It doesn't go back. After the first one, it kind of goes back. Second one, you're like, man, okay, it's still there. Third one, you're like, are you in? Shit, you're done. The fuck? So here's the good thing. I don't have a Dickie Doo and I don't have a fucking anaconda. I'm happy with what I got, right? He could get a little thicker. And that's my fault because I had vaginal babies, but it's fine. It does its thing. Today did feel kind of different. I can tell you that sex on your period ruffles some different feelings inside, right? And I don't know if it's because you're inflamed and you're engorged with fucking irritation down there or what the fuck is happening while we're menstruating. But I'm gonna tell you something. I could see how it could be pleasurable, you know. But here's the thing. It was shaking up my ovaries, and it started making me cramp. So if that didn't happen, I could probably see how, you know, women probably could orgasm more and quicker on your periods. I'm thinking based on how it felt this morning, but I couldn't get over the fact that my ovaries were like, girl, what the fuck? No, thank you. What in the why did you let him enter? We done pissed off now. We're irritated and fuck you for waking us up. We were up all night with fucking cramps. We were fucking living life, partying, making your ass irritated. And now you're waking me up. Fuck you. Yeah. You ain't enjoy your shit, motherfucker. That's what happened. That's what happened. That's what happened. Shit. Fuck. And she's still pissed off in there. She ain't happy. She's all bloated. Oh, Brenda, what am I doing today? Fuck. I'm irritated, number one. My stomach is not happy. Well, Wesley has a game. I don't know if I'm going to go to that or not. I may just take the day off. Yesterday, I'm going to tell you, we had, so I'm saying, here's the thing about this, I never had cramps before. Never had cramps. Here's $500 to go to the casino. Uncle Wayne, that would be wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate it. Cash at me. Yeah, when menopause, and so I never had cramps. So now when I bleed, and it's 49, I finally bled in 40, after 49 days, I finally had a period. So your body's all over the place, right? And now I cramp like a motherfucker. The first night, my God, I'm dying. Like, he doesn't understand. Nobody understands unless you have bad cramps, right? Hannah has bad cramps. She's had them ever since she got older. And I was like, baby, I didn't know. Now I have them. And I'm like, what the fuck? Because I never had them. And now my body's deciding to just be pissed off and irritated because it's dying. And so death is a horrible process for the internal organs for women. And so I think that's why they're pissed off. They're like, we're done, bitch. I mean, you know, fuck. Feel the pain that we're going through. You've already done your deed. You reproduce. Now it's going to take us like Alzheimer's. A long goodbye. You know, we're going to make you suffer while you're feeling us die inside. So now I got the cramps. I got the back pain. I got irritation. My vagina was super itchy too. I was like, what the fuck? Is this a new symptom too? Anybody? I don't have a yeast infection or anything. Just fucking itchy vagina. Is that a thing for a parent? I don't know. Do you ever overflow? No. This period is very light because I have an IUD, but like it's not just spotting. It's actual. We went to the farmer's market yesterday. We went out to brunch. I'm gonna do a video of all the day. It was great. Oh God, Amy, that's horrible. And so, HRT induced bleeding. Yeah, it burns. The vagina's itchy too. Shit, I didn't even know. No ablation for me. No ablation. My next step at this point is a hysterectomy. Okay, let me tell you. No, I don't need monostat. I think it's just part of the peri. I don't know. I don't see any discharge. You know, normally when you have a yeast infection, you discharge and, you know, burns. It's just a little itchy. Yeah. Itchy and dryness associated. I don't have dryness, Sue, because I have the estrogen patch. So I'm not dry, girl. That's the last thing on earth I have been is dry. But I'm in pain. So yesterday, it was fucking cold in California. You guys, I know you guys are in snow and shit like that, and we talked about that, but you know, this is our idea of fucking snow, right? Everything is subjective, right? California, we're fucking freezing. So we went out yesterday and walked, and the fuck, and then I was sweating last night. I mean, you should smell my pits. Like, I was like, that can't be me. This odor, I've never had body odor. Never fucking had armpit odor ever. I just slept for the night and I fucking stink like a fucking whore in church. You know, what the fuck is that smell? It smells horrible. Anyway, so we were out at the fucking farmer's market. I have fibromyalgia, so like my hands are frozen. I can't barely grab shit, you know, because my hands are frozen. I was freezing the whole time. And when you're freezing, what do? You fucking tense up the whole time. And then I go to the bathroom and I'm like, oh, well, that's great. So my fibromyalgia is irritated because of the cold. And now I started my period. Fucking great. This is a great day. So I was miserable. I get in the car and I'm like, God, I don't feel good. And I get home and the cramps just start kicking. And thank God the cramps decided to wait. I was just like, Dan, I can't do it. I was talking to my Zoomies. I was like, I'm out. I can't. I made myself some dinner. I ate a lot yesterday. I don't know why. I was craving salt and all this shit. So I ate a lot. But I don't know. It's just fucking fucked up, you guys. Guys, have sympathy for your wives. Or your girlfriends, your sisters, your mothers. Because we're fucking not happy. Yeah. You have an innie now? Oh, because of lack of sex. No. That happens. Hi, Dashi. Phoenix is cool too. People are like, I don't want to hear you about your bitching and cold. It's like, 36 degrees here. I don't give a fuck. In California, it's all subjective. We're fucking freezing. This isn't nice. This is cold. We're in California. End of story, Partially, I have one ovary left. I almost died because of the uterus. Fuck the uterus, Lana. Fuck the uterus. These cramps are just, do you watch the, Bonnie, what's his name? Jelly Roll's wife. She, I guess, gets really, really bad like shit. And her husband, Jelly, brings her whatever she needs. My husband's like, can I have a handy? Get the fuck out of here. Hi, Robert. Remember when I said I was so tired last week and I said probably because my period was coming and then bam, here it is. I started it. So it was so funny because a couple of us, because I went so long on my cycle, so we're pretty much in sync for everybody who bleeds on Zoom. And so Tony and I normally are on the same schedule, but she started early. We were laughing because we were counting down because she has an Oura ring too. Day 43. I was like, okay, well, I'm like 3 days. Anyway, so she ended up getting it. She's over it. Rocky and I are typically on the same schedule. She just got over it. So her and Tony are still in sync. And then now, Jennifer started her period yesterday too. And then my friend Cha-Cha. It's crazy. And she had an ablation. My friend Cha-Cha had an ablation, and it was the worst pain I've ever seen anybody in the whole time. Like, she died, I think, partially. And she didn't really help her. Maybe a little bit, right? Maybe a little bit. Bunny, yeah. Jelly lost tons of weight and shaved his beard. I know. He looks really young. I don't take anything, Dido. I was just on a fucking hot heat pan. He's a jelly bean. You got to change your man pond? All right, we'll wait. Make sure you get the bidet on. Clean that shit out so you don't get any infection. He does look great. He was running on his 41st birthday. Did you see that? He said, my last 41st birthday, I think he was doing drugs and drunk, and he was running. So good for him. I'm proud of him. That's great. Yeah, some people, it's not 100% accuracy with the ablation. So my doctor said no ablation for you. I'm actually, Katie, I'm not a candidate for ablations. So my doctors won't do those for me. So because I am so irregular with periods, and they won't do it because they say that it hides uterine cancer for me, like for people like me and our cycles and never been really regular unless it was hormone induced. So ablations were off the table for me. I would have done it. So she said the next step, we tried everything. The next step is the IUD, which is progesterone only, and the patch. And seems to work, but these cramps. I got off that's what it is. I just figured it out. I got off the pill. Remember, like 6 months ago? And I never had cramps on the pill. Huh. And Hannah was the same way. She got cramps once she stopped the pill, which was 4 years ago. Shit. Oh, Shelly, I love that. That's so important. The journal for your kids. I'm trying to see what else you said. Can you tell me which book you have? There's like a journal for your family. It's called Here You Need This. So if you look on my link tree, it'll take you right there. Here You Need This. It's a blue workbook. Yeah. So anyway, that's what it is. I stopped the pill. And now all those symptoms, my Hannah did the same thing, and then she was in pain. And I stopped the pill. That's when, because it just started. I think I stopped the pill in April. Fuck my life. I had an ID for 8 years and got it taken out last year. Hormones have been all over the place. Yeah, so you got pregnant on the pill, girl. So here's the plan, the plan for the woman thing. Unless I go into menopause, but I can only have the IUD till I'm 55. So by 55, I should be in menopause, right? By 55. And so at that point, that's when they'll take the. So she didn't want me on the pill anymore for heart and issues and whatever. And so, you know. So anyway, so 55, I think I get the IUD taken out, unless I go through menopause quicker. And then, you know, I'm keeping the fucking estrogen. I ain't even joking with that shit. Though I think that's what happened. Brenda, I'll probably, if I'm coming on later, it will be only for members. Hi, Mesh. How's your sitch? So yeah, god damn it, I just realized it was my pill. Motherfucker. Love you, Lil. So yeah, so I don't know. And then if this doesn't work, which it seems like since I've been off the pill, I've had worsening of symptoms that weren't here before that are now creeping up. And so if I can't tolerate that shit, the next step is take it out. Take the fucking shit out. Bye, Brenda. Love you. Isn't it weird that I think the pill made my cramps and bleeding even worse, but yours helped you? It helped me because I haven't had. Yeah, it's weird how, you know, you would think that you have the same, like, body, right? You have uteruses, you have ovaries, you have vulvas, and you would think that everything would be, like, similar, you know? But no, everyone is so different on how they can handle things and what they can do. It's so insane to me. So weird that the bodies are just so much the same, but yet so different. God damn. Yeah. Fuck women, man. I mean, that's what, you know, men should sit back and be like, thank the Lord. I mean, you can go bald, fine. You know, some of you may have some issues with, like, they used to give me the migraines, Tracy. But as I started, I guess, losing estrogen and my body started going in to perimenopause, my body loved the estrogen. When I was younger, I couldn't take it. Now that I'm old, it's like, ooh, we love it, you know? Hi, Amy. So anyway, it's fucking shitty. Let me tell you, I'm afraid to step on this because my ovaries are not happy right now. So let's just see what happens. But yesterday it shook it up too, and I wasn't happy, but it makes me feel better. Men will never understand, and that's the thing that sometimes I get so mad at my husband for, because I'm like, you know, just because I may seem fine, like with fibromyalgia, like right now, my thumbs are killing me. Like my thumbs are probably at a 10 plus, if that makes sense. Oh no, she's 35. I was on it. Yeah, that's crazy, Ange. So, I hurt. I hurt. And, you know, I may look normal, you know, but I'm not. I just don't walk around all the time and be like, oh my God, I'm in so much pain, unless I really am, you know. But I do envy men. I do enjoy being a woman, but I do envy men. They can get overweight, they can have wrinkles, they can lose their hair, and they're rugged. You know, we just get old and get haggard and nobody wants us, you know? Fuck that shit. And then our bodies are dying inside. Danielle's starting me on and tripling for my fibro. Ever heard about it? No. I am on HRT. Yes. So you hurt, but it doesn't stop you. I can't. I mean, that's the thing is I keep moving, and that's why I tell Dan, I'm like, you think I'm okay, but I'm not. Like, I don't do well. I'm not doing well. You know what I mean? I'm not doing well. Celebrex, is that what it is? My grandmother had fibromyalgia, and sometimes putting clothes on for her even hurt. Just the touch. You know what I mean? Just the touch. Hey, do we have any mods on TikTok? Do we have any mods on TikTok? Never mind. I'll do it. Bye, Danny. Danny, I got him. Danny fucking was bugging me. He just was, yeah. I'm on amitriptyline a night for 5 fibromyalgia. We gained 50 pounds and we let ourselves go. But that happens too. How old am I? 51. Your booty hole itch. Yes, the booty hole itch. Sometimes though, booty hole itches can be just dirtiness. And that happens. I mean, I went to the bathroom because I was afraid. You know, I was afraid a little bit. You know, bye Brenda. Because I didn't know. I felt a little bubbly gas, and you don't know when you're on your period. Weird things happen when you're on your periods, right? I mean, booty itches can be bad. That's okay, Candace. That's okay. I was just like, what's going on? Lily's probably in another dimension, and that's okay. He was just being annoying. It was just nonstop. It was like, okay, Danny, enough's enough. Danny Vincent, he's been on a little bit. He's been on before, but I don't remember him this antagonistic. So I had to get rid of him. Nothing really helps when you're in level 10. No, I mean, you were driving too? Oh, whatever. Use baby wipes, yes. And itchy eye's a dirty eye. Most of the time it is a dirty eye. Wet wipes. So I typically do bidet and then wet wipes, but sometimes you can't get at it for a minute. I think you have to stand up, walk around, do a little jumping, and then go back and re-wipe, and it's crazy. It's crazy what you see. You bought a bidet? I love it. Sorry, is that you shivering because of the cold? No, I'm on a vibration plate. No boning? No boning. What are you going to do with your leg? Hell no boning. Are you token though? I always finish with a wet wipe. But never flush a wet wipe. Never flush a wipe. Iceman, you need to have a garbage can with a lid on it. You never flush wipes. I'm on septic, and it's just so bad, even for the county septic. You shouldn't do it. People are stupid. They're fucking up, you know? No boning. No, she broke her leg, so she can't. She can't bone. I mean, her tibia's broken. Her fibia, or tibia, her schmibia, I don't know what the fuck it is, but something on her leg broke. So she can't, I mean, she can technically, no, it would hurt. You can't. Not when you're in that much pain. You're watching for me from Uganda? No, not even after you wipe and use wipes. Sometimes you get a little present. That's why you have to walk around the house, do some things, and then go back and re-wipe. It's one of those things. I don't know what happens with our sphincter as we get older, but it's not as tight, I don't think. I'm trying, even for city water. No, you don't flush. No, but it's not flushable. The package may say flushable, but it's completely bad for any septic. I thought it had some Jello shots, smoked and played dice. That's a good evening, Angel. That is a good evening. Hi, Johnny. I changed the cartridge on my Benjamin, and because the other night, wipe, and then later itch, and then you gotta wipe again. No, no plumber approval. Fuck that. Anything's bad. Anyway, I changed because the other night I took a couple, little puffs, and I didn't feel anything. I was like, what the fuck? So, I ended up finally changing the cartridge last night, and then I took a puff, and it almost killed me. Like I couldn't breathe. Fuck. I'm a plumber. You're not a plumber. Never flush. No. Dan is very hung. Yes, he is no dicky do. That's one thing about Dan. He's got big balls and a big peen. Very big. The head especially. It's like engorged. It looks like a mushroom top. One of those big ass mushrooms you find in your grass. God, it's heavenly. We used to a strain. No, it's the same strain. It's the same strain. Yeah, it's the same strain. Those big old mushroom heads in the grass, the white ones? That's what Dan is. He could barely, we have to ace bandage it down because he'd be walking around and people would, it would be a distraction for him. Nobody would look at him in the eye because they would be he's huge. Yeah, huge. And the balls, the big balls. What is with the big balls? Why do you have big balls? Sounds delicious. Or dangerous. Do you have a man? Okay, let's talk. Lucky lady. Vicky's still here. That's Dicky Doo Vicky. Okay, no, in all seriousness, what's with big balls? I don't know. How come some men get big balls? Vicky, does your man have big balls? If he's got a big heart, do the balls match the heart? I don't know if there's a connection with the heart. Is there a reason why balls are different size? What is the perfect? Does that mean the bigger the semen count? They swing and slap your ass. They do. I think they get bigger as they get older. No, they sag. No, they hit the toilet water. No connection. Okay, I'm trying. Yours is a different size. Sometimes I know. Sometimes you've seen. I mean, back in the day, you watched the Corn Hub. And you see these. I mean, you see things I don't necessarily want to see. Dan was trying to show me. He wanted me to watch this episode he liked on the Corn Hub the other day. He's like, just watch it. You'll like it. You'll like it. I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. I just didn't. I was just like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I just don't. No, thank you. I didn't like it. Wasn't that good? No. I didn't look. I saw what I saw. And I'm really weird with certain body types, and with men, I don't know. The angle was just bad. It was just the man's ass going. You didn't see anything but the man, and it wasn't. I didn't like it. And what the hell? What am I watching? Like, why is that exciting? No. Yeah, you teabag the Twitch. So, anyway, he had it. It was flagged. It was this bookmark. He likes this episode, which basically you just see kind of like the side of two people, relating, and, the act of love. And you just see that you don't see anything, but just like, it was just not fun. No, I didn't watch it. Why? I was kind of getting grossed out. Now, I can't explain why I was getting grossed out, but I was getting grossed out. I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. No, thank you. I mean, to each their own, but I was like, really? He's like, God, that was great. What was the... I'm just not. Why do men think their junk is so great? I have a question. Why are people that are weak called pussy? But if you're talking about we go through birth, I can't see man. Well, and it's the truth, Laura. I don't understand why we call men pussies. Because a pussy is strong. She's a muscle, man. She gives birth. She fucking goes back. She opens up. I mean, pussies should not be for the weak. Pussies are for the strong. So, like, you could say, I'm a pussy because I'm strong as fuck. But we gotta change that. We gotta change the term. Like, don't be a pussy. Pussies are fucking strong. They're not weak. Don't be a man. That's what we need to start saying. Don't be a man. Don't be a man. Fucking be a woman, for fuck's sake. They walk around and they say, like they do. You like what I see? No, I don't like. I didn't like even what I saw on the Corn Hub. I mean, bye, Katie. Love you. She is a muscle. She's strong as fuck, man. I mean, you see her opening up in birth, man. She opens up wide, and then she goes back. Pussies, there's no sign of weakness. Pussies are strong, motherfuckers. Is Jade okay? I don't know. I hope she's okay. She got mad at me. Yeah, they take a pounding and keep on moving. They sure do take a pounding. Jade got mad at me. So Jade, I felt kind of was not reading the room very well, and I called her out one day, and she basically told me bye. So I hope she's fine. And I honestly, it makes me sad that that's what I meant to her, I guess. I guess as friends, you're not supposed to be able to say, cool it. That was really weird and made me really pissed off at the time. And I told her that on a live, and she got pissed off at me. Yeah, so. Yeah. We call the vagina pussy. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like really that word. Yeah, and so she's gone. Yeah, she sent me a very ugly message and left. So to me, when you claim to like somebody and you're here, I'm off, you're going to piss me off. And friendship is about moving on and saying, I'm sorry. I probably was the bad time, right? Bad timing. Yeah, but I mean, that was I think a little bit of that was a person who just didn't have any accountability in anything, and she upset me, and a really bad time. And whether or not she agrees with that or not, she didn't like me for pointing it out. I didn't think it was a bad deal. So she got mad at me and she left. And unfortunately, it tells you the type of person she is, because you don't just turn around and walk away when we've had such a good time. You know what I mean? Like, to me, that was just a true color. That was somebody who really wasn't there for me. It was somebody who really didn't like me and didn't respect me, because what she should have done in that time, I was very vulnerable, and she should have said, you know what, I'm sorry if I offended you. It wasn't meant to offend. And I said, I would have been like, okay. But when you attack me and say, peace out, I'm done, you weren't a friend. That's not a friend. Friends don't do that. It is what it is. She was a long time viewer, yeah. She even helped Christy with my books and rereading and all that stuff. But that's why it was weird. I mean, I wish her well, but very disappointing in her. Very disappointed in her. Thanks, Amy. Yeah, friends don't do that. She felt so bad too, but she said she was protecting herself. All I know. Protecting herself, which is really weird, because it was so easy for her to just be like, probably bad timing. Absolutely bad timing. I apologize. And I still loved her. Like, I don't care. If you piss me off at the time, I'm going to tell you, if you piss me off. And you should be able to acknowledge that and say, my bad, my bad. You don't even have to apologize. Just say, my bad, bad timing. And, but not acknowledging that moment and the moment I was in. And I know she wasn't doing anything to piss me off. I know her, right? I didn't hold that against her. I just felt at that time it was just inappropriate. And I felt like, where you need people to kind of sometimes watch you and help you through it, it was just a bad joke that really triggered me, especially when I'm being vulnerable. Why would you put your life out there for everyone to know? Well, what would you do, Alma, if people didn't do that? Why would you go on social media if people didn't do that? Everybody does that, Alma. Pay attention. After 30-year friendship, that's crazy. So anyway, it is what it is. She left. That's on her. That's on her. I mean, I can't change it. I think it's shitty, and I think that was really crappy for her to do. So, no, and I know it's fine. Friends should be able to right. And at that point, like, she didn't take any accountability. She just blamed me for attacking her. That's not what you do. You look at both sides. Yeah. Thanks, Sam. It was sour ending. So apparently I'm going to offend people. I'm going to piss people off, and if you follow me for a reason, and you should not get offended by anything I say. Or if you cross the line and I'm pissed off, or I see something you write, I'm going to call you out on it. Whether you think it's just what I do. And why should I not? There's a lot of people in the last couple weeks that have said things that have pissed me off. So I'm just supposed to sit here with the people who are my members and fucking not respond to anything? That's not what I talk about. I talk about boundaries, right? I talk about, standing up for yourself and believing in what you're doing. And no, Sam, not you. And if you cross the line, you have to be able to accept it and understand it and see my side and yours at the same time. But don't come at me, especially if you're a member. Don't come at me that way. Because I'm not going to be quiet if you piss me off. That's just me. That's just me. Hi, Amy from Rancho. So it just, it hurts. That hurt. That exit hurt me. That exit hurt me because I thought she was better than that. When you think people are better than that, and she wasn't. You are just hella cool. I try to be cool. For me, I don't have, I'm not embarrassed, nor do I feel like my big secret that I feel blessed to be able to be here. I hate that word blessed, but I feel blessed to be able to have this platform and being able to make fun of my life, have fun with the stresses and make humor out of it, make humor out of my situation with my husband. It helps me cope, and people look at that as such a bad thing. But if you look at social media as a whole, aren't all creators sharing some part of their life? They are. So when you're coming here criticize here. Don't ask a stupid question. To me, that's a stupid question. To me, I'm having fun. To me, I'm just sharing life's reality, perimenopause, sexual issues with husbands. Our changes in life and women and womanhood, my changes. And, people are here because they feel the same thing, right? Again, social media is a vast opportunity. Stop going on creators' accounts and telling them what they're doing wrong. This thing, I just put, I hate the word blessed. I hate the word blessed for many reasons that I'm not going to get into it. But I hate it, but sometimes I feel like I use it, but I hate it. Makes me cringe inside. So this video yesterday, right? AI, debating pussy term. Share your take. Oh God, bye Icy. Anyway, seeing him with the straw. Like he was using this and putting it. So I quickly ran over there because I was like, oh my God, I was talking to my Zooms and I was like, this is new. Like I have to go see what he's doing, right? I've never seen this. And so, people are attacking me. It's going viral, right? Because people are pissed off at me because they're like, oh, your tone with him, it's ridiculous. Well, obviously give him a straw. Here's the thing. This is what pisses me off. Stay in your fucking lane. He obviously doesn't have a straw for a reason, right? He can't use a straw. So he doesn't want a straw. Trust me. I know what he needs at the time. He was confused. I think he wanted to mix it up because it was fizzy, whatever. Well, it was funny because to me, I was like, this is a new thing. Let's share it, right? Share it for the people who are doing it. People are like, oh my God, you're so made. Just give him a fucking straw. He didn't want a straw. At that point in his life, in his moment, he can't use a straw at every point in the day. Okay? His cognition is different throughout the day. Well, was it one time he was using a cap with a straw in it? Yeah, one time he was. And then maybe an hour or two later, he didn't understand how to use it, right? He didn't understand to suck. So right now, we're in the phase that straw's not as good unless it's a Capri Sun, right? So a straw isn't best for him in that moment. Or he would have a fucking straw. It's just like people still on the hearing aid. Why didn't you buy him a hearing aid? You have money. No shit. He has money to buy a hearing aid. But why don't you think, I wonder why, at this point in time, if you've been following, he doesn't have a hearing aid, right? People just want to attack us. Buy him a fucking hearing aid. It would literally help, whatever. Here, you don't think we want him to hear us? Do you think we like screaming? Do you think we like repeating? Fuck. Oh, Mel, I don't fucking care. You really do give off passive aggressive and it's hard to watch. He literally appears scared of you. You are delusional, Mel. Bye. I mean, delusional. If you think he's scared of me, you fucking need a new eye transplant. You need a fucking eye transplant is what you need. And then people squawk at giving him a Capri Sun. Yeah. Sorry I missed it. I'm 59. My friend, I have to tell you, I've been in 9 years. I know, Robin. I'm fucking crazy. The fuck? I know. People just don't take well, give him a straw. Obviously he wants a straw. No, he doesn't. And here's the thing. One thing I'm going to tell you right now, Ed. I'm a professional of Ed. I'm not a professional for everybody else. But when he drinks carbonation through a straw, what do you think he does? People who've been around a long time. If he's drinking carbonation through a straw, what do you think he does? Please tell me. What do you think he starts doing? Cough. Thank you. He does his coughing. Yeah. He coughs, he chokes, he does that thing, right? When he eats. So it's easier for him to drink soda without a fucking straw. Yeah. I know, Amy. And if you know anything about Ed and you watch, he's got different cups throughout the day, or maybe one time it's great and a straw works and the other time it doesn't. He doesn't always understand. Cognition isn't there. So whatever he has at the moment that I'm filming is what he is able to use for reasons that we know, not you, not you. So people are pissed. They're mad at me. And they're like, you talk so mean to him. I said, Edward, what are you doing? That was mean? Edward, what are you doing? What? You can't put soda in a sippy cup. Yeah, no. He doesn't get it. Yes, he doesn't get it. That's why he doesn't have it. He has an open cup right now for a reason. Stop giving me suggestions. So unless you're a character, yeah. And so that's the thing. And that's the thing. It was like, Edward, what are you doing? What are you doing? Well, whatever. So yeah, so a lot of diagnosis, so hard for my mother-in-law. So I know, yeah, it's hard, Nanny, and check on your mother-in-law. No, there was nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with the way I handled it. That's my communication. That's how I talked. Well, your tone's awful. Okay, well, your fucking approach is awful. So, tit for a tat. Yeah. So anyway, it's crazy. But why would people say you live with him? It's your decision. It's my decision, and we make those decisions based on how he is during the day. It's crazy. But when people say, yeah, unsolicited advice is not needed. Thanks, management. And it's funny because people think that you need to tell him, you need to stop him quickly. Yeah, from when he's close, because guess what would have happened? He would have dumped the fucking water, the soda all over himself. But he's been loving soda lately, and he's downing it. It's not good for him, I know, but he's just drinking it. So we did it. Oh my God, Ed Bassmaster, he's funny. He came to our house. Yeah. No, I just said, Edward, what are you doing? Oh God, you're horrible. She should not be around Ed. God, she's a bitch. Yeah, because I'm in there with him. I'm the bitch. You notice when I'm home, I'm always around him. I hear him. I'm here in the center. Nobody else is the same way I am. But I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. I'm a lover. I'm a child. I'm your mother. I'm a sinner. I'm a saint. You kind of are with that attitude. So what's wrong with my attitude, Logan? Because I have to deal with people like you. I mean, you guys think I'm just going to be, oh, Logan, that's so sweet. Yes, sometimes I do have an attitude, but what are you doing right now? Where's your attitude coming from? That's you. You have an attitude too. So don't shove shit up my ass when you guys are doing probably 20 times worse than what I'm doing and showing, right? So what's going to be my legacy? My legacy is my children, my grandchildren, and everything I'm creating. My legacy, all those books up there, everything in my link tree that I have co-written with my author friend. That's my legacy. Karen's well from not easy to do when you love your brave, you're great soul. So that's the thing. Don't come here, blow fucking shrapnel up my ass when you're here on my feed telling me what's wrong with me or what you think of me, right? I don't give a fuck, right? The real people know who I am. I'm not out here to please everybody because I'm not going to please everybody. But you know what? Open your fucking eyes and look at what people do. And if you don't like them, scroll on, find somebody you do. It's not that difficult. Nobody is entitled to hear your opinion unless we want to hear it. I don't know why you feel we feel it necessary to tell your opinions. Follow somebody you like, period. I can't wait, Ollie Cat. Hope not, Grandpa. Did you hear me when I said my legacy was? Ask me one more time, you're going to get blocked. I already answered it. I don't have any grandkids yet. Yeah. You do an amazing job. Brenda, everybody could do it. Let me tell you, if I could do it, everybody can do it. I have no makeup. I don't wear makeup. Very rare do I wear makeup. It's too much work. Thanks, Sylvia. It makes me bad when people think they could tell you how to handle someone. It just frustrates me. I mean, it frustrates me that people think they know better in that situation. They can call me a bitch all they want. I don't give a fuck, right? But like, to tell me what I should be doing with him is like insane in the membrane. So Nate, have fun. Pew pew, motherfuckers. It's just a word. No, it's not a word. It's annoying. No, none of these guys, everybody who criticizes me could not deal with my life. 100%. There's very few women who'd be able to take my place and do it well. Let me tell you. Yeah, it's not, trust me, my patience is, yeah. How's that trigger finger, Nate? Have fun. Pew pew, motherfuckers. You want to come in and start attacking? You're gone. I'm just not in the mood. Oh, Scotty, yes, Dan deserves so much better. Can you find him a woman that would be better than me? It's not a saying if they have medical training. It is a little bit, because just because you're a doctor or have medical training doesn't mean you're right with Ed, right? Everybody who has dementia, it's not black and white. You cater to what their needs are. I don't give a fuck if you have medical training. right? I don't give a fuck if you have medical training. Medical training doesn't make you a professional of each person, right? Just black and fucking white. You have to adapt to the fucking person. Do you feel sometimes it's all too hard? Yes, Hunter, all the time. All the time. A lot of times. At 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I was almost in tears, right? Um, and there's shit all over the floor, and he peed, and I just wanted to be in bed. Fucking yes. It's too hard. Hi, Dennis. I learned a lot from you and your family. Oh, Sylvia, I appreciate that. You're great with Ed. I'm mostly great with Ed. Yes, Christine. I mean, he's like my baby. He's my 93-year-old baby. I told him the other day. He was like, well, give me some toilet paper so I can wipe. He calls it a tush. So I can wipe my tush. And I said, I'm the wiper of your tush. He said, I'm an adult, you know. He said, I can wipe my own tush. I said, Ed, you're my 93-year-old infant. You can't do that anymore. I have to do it, unfortunately. But I have to wipe your butt. So I tell him all the time, I'm like, you're my 93-year-old baby. Is that what I am? And he laughs. He laughs, but he is. I mean, you know what I mean? NJ, good luck, honey. It's tough, you know. It's crazy, and you know, I don't use toilet paper. The first time I used toilet paper, my fingernail was straight up the bum. Yeah, with feces on it. So, no, baby wipes 100%. And he's very good with me. Like, you know, I can tell you that. I hear there's a difference between me and Dan, right? Especially in the middle of the night. I'm calm, even when I'm frustrated, right? Even when I'm frustrated, I'm very calm for him. And he reacts differently to me than he does Dan. I was listening last night because Dan's very impatient. He's, you know, that's just ADHD, you know, just, Dad, you know, stop it. I got it. God damn it, Dad, you know, stand up straight, you know, oh, Daniel, you know, it's the dad and the son, right? With me, it's different. And so I hear his reactions to Dan, and they're a lot, in many moments, they're so much different than me. You know, in the middle of the night, I don't yell. Sometimes I'm like, Ed, stand up, you know, because he can't hear. What? Stand up. What? God damn it. You know, and it's frustrating, right? It's not easy. But he does respond different. It's, I think, woman versus man, you know, it's the generation, you know, it's the generational thing, I think. It's hard. Yeah, it's going to be a long road. You just have to take your deep breaths. You have to find out what works for you. You have to, it's learning. Every day's a learning thing. Like I said, sometimes he can drink out of a straw, and other times throughout the day, you're like, what the hell? Suck! You know, he's like, what? And then you're like, fuck! You know, it's frustrating. Studies show that people who are critical of others often are unhappy themselves. Bingo, Gino. Yeah, he was never formally diagnosed. He has a bidet. The problem is, I put a bidet in there. The problem is we needed to get him a lifted seat for different reasons. And so what happens is I need to put like a little shield up. So when I turn it on, if he's not sitting appropriately, the water shoots out because there's a gap. It doesn't fit nicely. So, you know, he does remember me as a kid. So anyway, I do use it. I do it very simple, not as powerful, but sometimes you do. But sometimes you don't realize what's in there until you start digging, you know. Gotta watch the backlash. And backslash. And I don't want fucking feces spilling out and, you know, more for me to clean. How did Ed treat you as a kid? Crystal, that's a long story, and we don't have enough time for that today. Love you, Janet. Yeah, love you. That's a very contentious time, and you know, it's Ed's much, just put it this way, Ed's much different today as he was back then. If he was the same way when he first came, and that's when I had a lot of trouble, and I was like, this isn't gonna work. And then something just happened, and social media helped me through it, and I was able to forgive a lot. So I'm here. I did it. And I'm doing it today. And today I love her, love him. He frustrates the shit out of me, but so does my husband, so do my kids, you know. But he's much sweeter today. Oh, Greg, I know that's hard. So this is the thing that I tell people when people say, Danielle, I couldn't do it. If I could do this, anybody could do it. It's a labor of love, right? And I had to learn to get through my issues because he was never going to change, right? He was going to change differently because the disease was going to take him. So I had to let go a lot of my trauma from living with him for many years, and that was one of the hardest things I had to do. But luckily, we had a platform, and it really helped me. And today, I love him. If you ask any of my family, they laugh. They're like, "I can't believe you're wiping Ed's ass," because it wasn't good. It wasn't good. So, yes, if you want to learn more about my story, you can buy my book. The book is there. You have it, and it's in my link tree. I have other books. I just ordered Eloise, my niece, my brother's a baby's going to be 1 on the 16th. So I ordered her. I got her her second Millie Pig book, and I got her a coloring book, and I got her a little bike and stuff for her birthday. I'm going to send Baby Bauer my second book too. So I have all those books, and I have There You Have It. And if you want to know everything about my story, you can read my book. It's very simple, very easy to get through. And it's in my link tree. 110? Holy shit. That's a long time. That's a long time. And I don't know what my life's going to hold, shit. And at this point could live to 110 for all I know. I don't know if I'll live for those many more years, but, I don't know. I don't know. Ed, chronic anger. I'm not going to speculate. There's so many things. It's just in your genetics. You're either going to get it or you're not. It's just like cancer. You're either going to get it or you're not. You can speculate about everything you get, all the things that led up to it, but we still don't know. I'm still filling out the blue one here. You need those. Makes you think. I don't know, Danielle, not anyone can do what you do. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. I got a double whammy. And it's life is I don't know any other life. You know what I mean? This is my life. I wouldn't know it any other way. And you know what's really weird is if I had, when Ed passes, I'm sure that's going to be a huge fucking adjustment, right? It's going to be a huge fucking adjustment. And, where does life go after that? I don't know. But I don't know any other life. You know what I mean? I don't know any other life. This is my life, good or bad. It's here, and I'm fighting for what I believe in, right? Oh, you do see you cry in the death book? I know, sad memories. I don't know, I don't know any different. And, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Because one thing you have is love. And as frustrating as the other things get, love to me is worth fighting for. It is. So I'm here. I've done it. And I'm still doing it. And I'm a badass bitch for being able to do it. I learned to be very nice to myself about recognizing that I finally am tooting my own horn because I think it's worth tootable. It's tootable, So I've had to be strong, Lana. Here's the thing what you don't realize is I got married young. I had babies young. I wanted them young. That was my dream. I wanted a picket fence with 2.5 dogs, and I wanted a husband that doted on me, and I wanted money, and I wanted to be, I didn't need lavish, but I wanted things, that I never had as a child. I wanted a happy marriage, and I wanted a marriage that, would last because I wasn't around marriages that lasted. And, I had these dreams and these hopes and these desires, right? And I married, a man who was very complicated and, had to go through his own things and his own experiences. And I was young, I was naive, I was insecure. I had these babies, and then I had to deal with the death of my mom. And then I had to deal with the death of my dad at the same point as my mom's trying to survive. My dad's shooting himself in the head, and then I had to cope with life and Dan's ups and downs and business and being a single mom and, traveling and soccer. And, I didn't have time to dwell. I was forced into this life of, babe, you got to figure it out. You got to keep moving. You got to keep moving. You don't have time to sit and grieve. You know, I mean, Andrew was 16 months when I remember my mom, the month before she died, and then my dad's coming, tried to unsuccessfully live for 2 more years until the bullet actually finally took him. But, and I just, how, I was still learning. I was still learning. I was still trying to be a mom and a wife and trying to figure out this marriage thing that was, I was alone, and I was like, this is not what I wanted. Like, Dan was successful in his business, and, he's very selfish at times and would leave to Tahoe when I was with these babies. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? Where's my mom? I need my mom, It wasn't easy. And I remember there was one point in time in my life where I was like, I need to learn to swim. If this is what I want my life to be, if this is what I believe in, then I need to learn how to swim. Because if not, I was going to sink and I was going to not make it. And I've been a fighter. I'm still insecure at a lot of time. I mean, just because you're a fighter doesn't mean you're secure in yourself. You don't know. Like, you don't know. You don't know. You know what I mean? Like, you're learning and you're still just trying to figure out life and mourn loss and trying to raise your kids right and deal with your marriage. That, what the fuck is this shit about? What in the world? If I learned what marriage was back then and what I thought it was, I would have, what the fuck is this shit? Like, it's supposed to be easier, isn't it? Isn't marriage supposed to be good and easy? No, fuck. It was fucking full of bullshit. It still is. You know what I mean? You don't realize it's a job, in and of itself, along with everything else. You have to keep relationships up. You have to put in the work. And sometimes you're just not on the same field. One's here, one's there, one's not on. It's crazy. Robin, Amazon, there you have it. Yep, I have a link tree if you know how to work that. If not, it's Amazon. All my stuff, just type it and you'll get it. You have to work on that shit every day. Fuck, I don't have time for that. Dan's mom, how's Dan's mom feel about me taking it? I don't know how to say this. I remember her saying, you can't do that to Danielle. Yeah. You can't do that to Danielle. You can't do that to Danielle. That's not fair. Because she knew. I mean, she knew. She knew what I dealt with. And I did it. I did it. Sometimes she's on the phone and, Dan's talking to her. I'm like, Joanne, come get your husband. And she says, X. No, thank you. X. My book is, you get a little piece of me in my book. You get the little ins and outs of Danielle in my book. There you have it, if you haven't bought that yet. And everything else is just fun, yeah, I'm a badass bitch. And my day will come, hopefully, and I won't be ravaged with disease or something like that. But I'm hoping I'll have my time. I'm hoping I'll be able to travel with my kid or my kids. I'm hoping my kid will start taking me on trips. But yeah, life is funny. Life is fucking funny. You know what I mean? It's fucking funny. And I'm a badass bitch. I'm a badass bitch. I'm 51 and I'm still doing this shit and loving my niece and my nephews and, seeing them every weekend and taking care of my shit. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. Well, if you're Team Dan, baby, then you're on the wrong page. This is it. You just want people to think that. I bet your feelings get hurt. Well, get over yourself. So anyway, I am a badass. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna go. I'm freezing. It's cold in California. I'm out here in shorts and not moving, and I didn't do any arms, so shit. Anyway, any Team Dan's, you're on the wrong channels. Go to his channels. He'll welcome you there. If you think I'm full of shit, you don't need to be here either, because why would you be if you don't believe me? The TikTok shop, I have it, Boy Mom, in my TikTok shop on Mrs. D Cell NorCal 3. It's the Maroc. I will only recommend the Maroc because I've had it for several years. My friend Lori and Nebraska bought me this because my other one broke. But I have it on my TikTok shop. Check out my TikTok shop on channel 3, Mrs. D Cell NorCal 3. all my items that I've just recently got. If you're looking pet covers, I've got them all. Like, I love everything that I have that I'm using, and that's listed right there. So buy my book. It's on Amazon. Anything Danielle B. Salinger, my book is there. You have it. That's my first publication because that's how I leave, right? Everything else is fun. This is the death book. It's a journaling for your loved ones for when you pass. That way they don't forget things like I do because my mom's dead. This is a workbook that goes with There You Have It. If you're into big reflection and stuff like that, buy the workbook with the main book. I got my Millie Pig books. I got a coloring book also for kids and Christmas stockings. Yeah, so yay us. Anyway, I love you guys. Happy Sunday. Remember, you are worthy, you are important, and you matter. Remember that, people are people, and hurt people, right? And, kindness goes a long way. Do yourself a favor. All the people who come in that are hurt, that want to hurt others, focus on yourself and focus on being happy and focus on lifting people up instead of throwing stones their way. Anyway, I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow morning.